Alright, welcome in everyone. And even though it is St. Patrick's Day today, we are not celebrating Daedra. So, erase that thought from your mind. Oh wow, 25 stream streak. Way to go, Key C. That is definitely a long one. Thank you for your support. Anyway, I did not go and fight Elizabeth in between streams. I was thinking about doing that challenge off stream, but just never got around to it. Too much other things were distracting us or taking our time, so I didn't have time for that. But there's no time limit on that quest, so I could probably just do it the next time between streams or some other time eventually. But before we dip into that, I have to do Persona character guesser. It's a hard fight. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect it to be easy, so waiting later is not a bad thing. I just kind of want to test to see how hard it is. I don't know if there's a recommended level for it or what the deal is. But I'll find that out at another time. What is the worst punishment you got if you didn't wear green? I have never been punished for not wearing green. I have never worn green a day in my life, and there's absolutely no punishment for that. In fact, I think that if you do wear green, you should be punished. Alright, so let's go and guess today's character. She will probably never be Yukiko. Is that a babysit? Are you sure you're babysitting or are you being babysit? Or babysat with the past tense of babysit? Sitting? You are babysitting? Okay. Anyway, we've got a high schooler, male, from some version of 4 or PQ or PQ2. I have Q1. I don't have Q1, so it can't be exclusive to those. But they could potentially be in one of those games. Probably not, because it's not a Persona user, so it's probably like a male S-Link. We should put them in like P4 and P4 Golden, but that's it. That's where S-Links from 4. Oh, you're right. It could be the guy. Well, see, the guy from Arena Ultimax is kind of confusing because, like, doesn't like one version of him have a persona, but the other version doesn't? So I don't know if that counts as him being a Persona user. Like, I forget what happened with that, what he counts as. Like, he might actually count as a Persona user because half of him uses a Persona, I think? Wasn't that the deal? Or I don't remember what his deal was. How does it differentiate, though? He's got the same name either way. It's just Sho Mizazaki or whatever his name is. Like, they're both the same name. So I don't think it differentiates. So that's probably not gonna be my first guess. My first guess is just an S-Link from... That's the most likely. Her version went by one name, I think. Yes, but as far as like how I displayed it, they both had the same first and last name shown, but the one that was Sho had the Sho capitalized and the rest normal, and the one that was the last name had that capitalized and the show was normal. It was really weird the way they displayed it. So the actual name of the character is both names. And I'm pretty sure they have one entry in this site. They don't have the two separated. But that seems like a far-fetched one for it to be. So again, I'm going to try to lean on the S-links because that's far more likely to be the case. I just have to remember who the S-link characters are now. There's a lot of them. Persona 4. Or I make sure not to mix up 4s with 3s. So, let's see, we had... Oh, you can remember the sports guys? Yeah, there's the sports guys. Shoot. Try thinking else. I know there's more than just that. I'm actually trying to remember the name of the sports guys now. Was it Ko and Daisuke? Saki's brother. Yeah, Saki's brother was one. Try to think what else there was. I'm just remembering now that one that S-Links, this would be the answer, obviously, but I just remember there was an S-Link in 4 that was just a fox. I wonder if that ever comes up. Is the fox a character in here? Don't know how old Saki's brother was, but you think he was high school at least? I don't know, actually. But I guess we should start with guessing the, sports guys. We'll do this one first, because he's the better of the two. Wait, what? It's not a male character? So it's a non-human female. Okay, I didn't expect that. The hell? Non-human female. That's not a Persona user. And is between 15 and 20. What? I don't think that exists. Because the only non-human females are the robot girls, which are not that age, as far as I know. And, the attendants, who also would not be that age. Wait! I know who this is. It's Marie. Damn, that was a trick question, if I ever saw one. According to this, she does not. I feel like the only characters they ever count as Persona users are like the player characters, or like shadows for the shadow part. She uses it when an arena. That is fair. I don't remember what she uses though. Huh, that is weird. So yeah, they got that wrong. But the thing that tipped me off here, her persona is Kage. Oh yeah. Yeah, so this is just wrong. But I think the thing that tipped me off most was when I saw in Ko's, the P4 Golden was all he was in, and there's still a yellow. And that was suspicious. So I was like, okay, that means it's not somebody that's just in 4. And that's kind of opened up the idea of Marie, because like, okay, she's in that high school age range. She's technically not human. And she's in like the arena and PQ and stuff. And she wasn't in the original 4, most notably. Which is kind of the big thing. I was like, oh, this has to be somebody who's in Golden, but not 4. It had to be Marie. That's the only one who worked for that. But yeah, the persona equals none is BS. They kind of screwed up on that. But I mean, these are fans making these things, so sometimes people get things wrong and put the wrong stuff in there. It's not the first time I've seen that on these sites. In fact, the Trails one, I think, one time had something that didn't make any sense and it was like incorrect information. Maybe. Actually, that was pretty reliable, so I don't know if that's true. Actually, the first one of these we ever saw was a Street Fighter one that Shui found. And that one was complete garbage. It was so full of inaccuracies. It's like it was like half of the information was wrong. It was so unreliable. Like, one of the fields was, okay, what game did they first debut in? And a lot of the Street Fighter 2 characters had the wrong game down. It was just a complete mess. And then, like, they had alignment, and, like, they had alignments of the characters wrong. It was just so arbitrary and just wrong that it's almost unusable. As you're saying. Because you used her persona in all games since P4AU, since Kaguya is a regular DLC persona in all games since, including Q. It's funny because the info is publicly available. Yeah, but people just put garbage in there. This is the... Well, I know this is the first. I guess this is the first one on this site that was clearly wrong. There have been some ones where the data was kind of questionable how they classified it, and I didn't agree with it. But this is just outright wrong. Whereas, like, the Street Fighter one had lots of stuff that was wrong. Like, every other day, you'd probably find something that was wrong on it. It's really poor. And I was about to say the Trails one might have had a mistake, but I don't remember definitively now. That one might have been pretty accurate. I feel like Trails fans are way more hardcore, so they're more likely to be right, whereas, like, Street Fighter is, like, has a lot of casuals. So, you have a mixed bag of how accurate people are going to be with the information they put in. And Persona is kind of somewhere in the middle because it's become more mainstream. That is a lot of casuals who were maybe not super up on... But it did start from a more hardcore base of, like, SMT itself was pretty niche. So it's kind of hit or miss. But anyway, we got it. Somehow. Mainly because I did not remember that Marie had a persona. If I had remembered that, I probably would have been more confused. But I forgot that fact, so all I did was focus on, okay, what's a non-human female character that's in Persona 4 Golden, but not Persona 4 regular? That's basically was what gave it to me. Getting best girl. Obviously not biased at all, Kiyuki. Uh-huh. Though I'm still waiting to get Best Girl. They never give her to me. In this game, I'm talking about the site. I think we might need healing. Yeah, I was responding to what you were saying. Because you said getting Best Girl. So I was responding to that message.
Welcome.
I do wonder if Elizabeth Scookta would be in her little nurse's outfit when you fight her, or if she turns back to like the proper Velvet Room outfit.
Will this be all right?
Oh hey, Punny. How's it going?
Please come.
I'll keep doing that. I'm glad to remind me, because oops, run. Menu.
Welcome.
I would literally never remember to buy a new Go-Ho app if they did not tell me each time. I would just go in a dungeon and get stuck. And that would suck.
Well,
Which is funny, because I don't think Etrian warned you. I think it's just you're on your own. Tough luck, loser. So you gonna beat this game today? Yeah, no chance. I don't even think I'm halfway through the game. Leader Etrian did? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Okay. Going to deal with this new floor here. In fact, not only will I not beat this game today, but I'm not gonna beat this floor today. If I just started it.
It's an uncommon enemy.
hands.
Let's defeat it. Let's take it out quick.
Of the paste. The 30 circle. You don't have any all attacks. You guys are useless. Okay, you got Mirage. So do you.
Persona!
He's downed anyway. We need the 30 circle now.
missed.
Didn't work anyway. I'll use Megiddo. How'd she miss the one that was bound? Because I need the moss bells now.
I dodged.
Okay, this should be GG's.
There's just one enemy left.
And that's a wrap! Ah, the sweet smell of victory.
What?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did, Zen. That's why we beat it.
Of course.
Why are they teaching me agility bind right now? Well, I guess they don't know if you took the quest, but like, I feel like, was it like back in my first dungeon or something? I needed to agility bind a monster for like a quest. Anyway, I should know about this at this point in the game already.
Yeah. Huh.
They ever explain the whole escape route, but I guess that's probably true. But like if you read the description of the actual skill, you would know what it did. Which is funny because I've never gotten another conditional drop again. It was just that one monster. And agility binding, like everything else, never got me a conditional drop. So it's kind of weird. Uh-oh. Did I sell my items before it came in here? No, I did not. Well, that sucks. Yeah. It's not likely that anything else uses the bind like that.
There's only one, but
Not
it's
this
strong.
stupid
Watch
one.
out. He'd be cute if he were smaller.
No, you wouldn't. Cry with bad taste.
Seriously?
No, not you with a smile.
What the?
Dodge everything. Of course, you wouldn't dodge one of those evil smile and all. Oh gosh. This is already bad.
Senpai, if you attack now, you'll be damaged too.
Yeah, I know that.
Leave it to me! We're on a real roll! Should we go for broke?
Maybe too much, but at least there'll be some damage.
That enemy's weakness is fire! Persona! Konohana Sakuya!
No, it's not a good idea.
Dash Konohana Sakuya! Persona! Okay, we're done here. There are shadows like that here?
Ha-ha! My persona's getting better and better. Look over there! A power spot!
There's 3 of them, but they aren't that scary. All right, let's go.
Am I imagining things? Or is the P3 protagonist attacking twice each round?
That one's weak against electricity.
Let's keep our cool!
Leave it to me! Okay, we're done here. Great! Let's keep this up.
Oh, hey, B, thanks for the raid. How are you doing? How were your matches after I left? To give you a shout out. It was epic. Did you get a Yakuman? Everyone go follow Being. Sama was golden. 2? Wow. Apparently, it took me leaving for you to get the best of luck. Oh wow, to be big dragons. I've never gotten that one. But yes, welcome raiders. For those of you who don't know, I am Circe Harpia, a harpy sorceress, and one of the 4 members of the ZG system. We all share this channel, streaming on different days, playing different things. So not only do you get a variety of games, but you also get a variety of streamers. I tend to do mostly JRPGs, I guess. Right now I'm playing Persona Q, which is along those lines. Although one day I want to make some time to do some My Young streams because that'd be kind of fun. If I ever go back to streaming Infinity Nikki, I might like do the Ma Young and that. Even though it's very different than like Griechi style Ma Young, it's more like Chinese style. It's still interesting to like maybe do some streams of that. And also have an excuse to play more Infinity Nikki. I helped you by leaving. Yeah, it's cool, but I'm mad that I can't participate in the current event because I'm not far enough in the new story to unlock it, so I just locked out. Because I want the stupid unicorn. Well, not stupid. I want the unicorn. But I don't have enough diamonds for that outfit. Yeah, it's really weird because most of the events don't have like hard requirements, but for some reason for this month's event, they're like, oh, you have to be chapter 5 in the new story we dropped in like version 2.0, wherever they dropped it was. The Italand part. I'm like, I just started Italand, I'm still in chapter 1. I didn't get anywhere near that.
It looks like there's something up ahead. Want to check it out?
There's a bag on the table, filled with sweets. Uh-oh. Is it a candy monster?
You.
No, Kami wouldn't care. He would just eat it. Yeah, most of the events in Gacha are not story locked, unless it's storyline itself. Right. How's Persona going? It's going. Making little progress here and there at a time. I only have like 2 hours to stream every week, so I don't make much progress through this, and this is a very long game. Like, I'm not even at the halfway point, I don't think. But I'm trying. Come on, G.
Cut it out.
How do you know? Wait, you're hungry, aren't you? Candy's not gonna fill you up, Shinji.
Huh?
Well? I don't actually understand what the second option is even saying. But I guess, ikitekimasu. What? Yeah, that is her sometimes. I'm sure Karamura makes more sense than Ray. Her snacks for dogs as well? Who planned that? Okay, whatever. You'll be lurking? Alright, have a good lurk. Thanks for stopping by, and thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, we've had enough. I don't want to fight. The question is, how did Ikus get healed? They also had snacks for robots. It doesn't matter. Igus isn't in my party anyway. Oh, come on. frozen? It's the slowest transition I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the game broke. I didn't even do anything special, I just walked. I blame Bean. I'm just joking. I came. Well, you lost that progress. Wasn't much, but it still is annoying to lose half hour of playing. Nope. It's very much the opposite of save whenever. You can only save at a very certain specific point. Yeah, it is, but Etrian is weird like that. Bookshop.
Welcome.
Now I know that there's a free heal in that dungeon or on the floor. That I'm gonna forego the heal I did before. I just take the one that the game gives me. And hope that I don't regret that decision. We say bye, Migaho M. Oh yeah, strip the gold hand.
Whatever you do, don't let it get away!
Yep, that's what she said. No. I don't know that I'm gonna accidentally Jilly find them this time, so I'm not gonna bank on it. I'm gonna try to look up the circle again. Okay, we got one of them.
It ran away! Can't live!
That sucks. I killed both of them last time, but this time, because of the reset, I only got one of them.
That was close!
One more enemy!
It's not very fair.
To stay alert. You won. That ended well. What?
It's powerful, but we get to attack first.
All right, here
Sky.
I go.
Should we go for broke?
At least this battle's going a little bit better because the player advanced.
That enemy's weakness is fire.
The question is, can we keep that up? Did I stun him? I might have him stun locked. That's two attacking in one battle. Never seen that before. Usually you can't survive long enough for a second one. Okay, I think we can kill him this round. That's if I hit Flame Wound again. Okay. Going good. Okay, that was fine.
That one was really strong.
That somewhat makes up for the worst luck against the gold hands.
Doesn't this place look a little suspicious? Or a lot suspicious?
Okay, let's hope that the game lets me actually return to the investigation this time.
That power spot's back. Let's check it out.
Technically it's not bad because in this continuity you never saw it in the first place.
Ready when you are, partner.
That one's weak against electricity.
Let's keep going.
Try to do better this time, Ikari.
Can't lose. Okay,
There we go.
We're done here. Great! Let's keep this up.
My persona's getting better and better.
Okay, that is going to be very useful.
Over here.
There's a treasure box.
That's the one we don't want to open yet. Right. Gold.
Found an FOE!
Okay, it's that one. Oh, and we've got the stupid conveyor belts too. That's gonna make this a little complicated. I don't know if I want to do this. Oh, crap.
Oh no! You can't seem to move straight.
See, I always want to avoid the conveyor belts, but that puts me in a situation where I'm like walking into the enemy instead. There. Oh, what did I do that for? Ah.
You temporarily lost your sense of direction.
I'm trying to figure out what the other one
cautious.
is the problem. I don't know what the one up there is, so I'm gonna move near it. Gosh, crap. See, I knew it.
Leader,
God.
please pull
What's
yourself
that,
together.
Huh?
This is
Great. Yeah, I think I can't do this. I'm not in the right mindset for this right now. There's only one. We're getting out of here. I'm not taking any risks. I'm gonna just save the progress I've made thus far. That was a guaranteed FLE fight? What do you mean? Well, get hit by it. I think that there's no way to avoid it. Like, that doesn't sound right. Yeah. The problem was he wasn't moving when I was moving. So I didn't know how to, like basically he did not turn until I moved within line with him. Before that, like, I was moving and he just kept staying up. So it's like really weird. I couldn't understand what the deal was. Did he move after you move? But he wasn't. That's the problem. Like, it was not changing its direction until I moved in its face. Or not its face, but in its line. But I've tested not moving in its line at all, and it was staying put. And that's what was throwing me off. I was like, how am I supposed to do this one? That's why I couldn't figure out how to get past this, because it wasn't really, like, working correctly. I wasn't sure if it's one of those ones that only move. Like, at first I thought, well, okay, maybe it's the one that only moves when you're in its line of sight. It doesn't shoot arrows, it just kind of goes toward you. I was wondering if it was that one, so I said, well, let me just move up and find that out. And then it shot me. I'm like, well, that's not what I was expecting. I also don't think I'm properly geared up either, because I forgot to buy stuff. The ones that move toward you are black and white. Yes, but they're all purple on the map. I was not in visual range to see the FOE at that position I was standing. So there was no way for me to tell until I stepped in front of it and then found out. I guess everybody can wear the Kevlar vest. Poison them. That's actually not bad. Let's go with Venom Sword. And if his right here, fact. I would miss Pixie Net that I don't have the material for. Also can get a poison sword. Although gravity sword binds them. So I feel like I want to keep that for now. And just have them do less damage. The Pix itself, well. Silence Bow does magic bind, so I'm gonna keep that. And I like getting rid of ones that have effects, because those could be useful potentially.
I await your next visit.
Actually, instead of going to the 4th floor again, I kind of want to just test Elizabeth Bell just to see what it's like. This is not the ideal party for it, but I just want to do like a test run to see what I'm in for. Because I feel like I'll be better at parsing battles than puzzles right now. I'm not in the puzzle mentality. Probably get into some battles before we get there, though.
power spot's back.
Let's reflect from
Let's
this.
check it out.
What is this power? It feels really dangerous. Elizabeth seems strong. Please try not to get hurt.
We will get hurt.
Oh, but I guess you could have her treat you if that happens. She does run the nurse's office after all.
Fair point.
Isn't that kind of,
Wait a s- Oh, we're in ads. I probably shouldn't be going to dialogue here. That should be done. But I feel like I just realized something here. If Elizabeth beats you up and also is the one that charges you for healing, is that some kind of exploitation? Is she just being capitalist?
what is it they say about interests?
Conflict of interest?
It's in her best interests?
I mean, I guess that's not untrue. But it's not in ours.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, that makes way more sense. Whoops, I got it wrong. Well, now that's been cleared up, shall we fight Elizabeth?
At recon time. Let's see if she murders me in one turn.
I've been waiting for you.
Okay, she did change into her rigger outfit. I was gonna say, it'd be kind of extra silly if she had the nurse's outfit on still while she was fighting you.
I've been so engrossed in my research that my joints have gotten all stiff. I can hear my bones cracking. To start off, I will fight you as if I'm warming up.
Miss, why do we have to fight?
Teddy, the answer is simple. Perhaps Perhaps because this isn't Tartarus or the TV world, but you're all rather... somewhat, pretty, absolutely, still on the path of growing stronger.
Huh?
You're weak. Very, extremely. To the point that I have to do a double take.
Oh my!
That is why I'm overstepping my bounds to do you a solid. Please come at me with the best you have as of this moment.
This lady isn't nice. We gotta teach her a lesson.
She's perfectly fine.
Don't hold anything back, okay?
Well then, here goes. Your fate is in the cards. This persona and I shall be your opponents for this battle. Please demonstrate your power to me. I demand satisfaction.
Are you gonna use Thanatos?
Do your best!
I beat the hook at him. I assume she's neutral to everything.
Can't lose. I will show you my power. Oh! Yosuke-senpai, you look like you're about to fall.
Sorry, I took too many hits.
He took one hit. There.
Come, Himiko! Konohana Sakuya! Prepare yourself. Leave it to me! Missed?
I'm gonna keep trying to scare her. I don't know if she's like immune to that stuff.
Don't overdo it.
but it would technically be the best method.
I can't lose.
Oh, okay,
I missed.
that's fine.
Here you go.
Hit it! Oh! There!
There we
Let
have it.
go!
Is it on? Oh, crap. It's alright.
What do you think of this? I missed.
If I could poison her, that would be pretty big. But I doubt that's gonna happen. Man, she has so much health. Then again, I'm not doing much damage per hit. So clearly I'm under leveled for this battle.
Persona.
Okay, you know what? I know you have a thing for Dorakun, but you have to stop using Tempest Slash on him, please. Like, she's literally only used that attack on him.
Here you go.
Defend just in case.
Damn.
I heard agility fine we're off. Yeah, she's definitely targeting him specifically. Ooh, nice crit. Alright, what can we do with that crit? At least I know her pattern. I wonder if she would attack with that if I didn't have him in the party, though. Can't really do much. I guess Aguilau. She's not the best person to have the crit because she has really good skills. I could have did 100 damage, though. That was terrible.
What do you think of this?
Oh, she's bound again.
Take this!
Alright, let's see if Yukari has anything useful.
Is this the extent of your power?
I'm not done yet.
Dainty though I am, I do have some knowledge of rough play. There is no need to hold back. Please approach me with the intent to kill.
I'm not gonna waste my time on... What can I do, actually? I know Hama's not gonna work, she's gonna block that. Chris having any good either. That was weak.
How's this?
Ooh, nice.
Persona.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Alright, what do you have? 8. I don't really have anyone decked out with like the kind of personas that have good skills. Not this party anyway. I have some personas that have like some medium attacks. But none of these characters are using that. wonder if Curse would work on her. Actually, let's just use Toxic Slice. Why not? Oh wait, no, not this turn. I have to give NP. For your skills. You got some good stuff in there. I don't know if that was wise or not.
Here you go.
Oh, that's different. Oh no!
You're paralyzed. You might not be able to move.
That was the worst time for Healing Harp to wear off. I should have recast it last turn. I think somebody is able to do something. She doesn't have any status cures. The only one who's not paralyzed doesn't have a status cure, so she can't do squat. Yep, her pattern definitely changed. You got that off at least.
Hit it! Oh! I will show you my power.
Not necessary, but oh well.
There's just one enemy left.
I'm out of energy.
There was one enemy to begin
I need
with.
to watch that.
I don't have any of my buffs on this party. Just even halfway done. That's Toxic Slicer.
Persona!
Okay, I didn't think that was gonna work.
Prepare yourself.
Now we're back to this again.
Hit it!
Okay, time for something a little strange here. We're in a 0 set.
Come on, Jiraiya!
I don't do that. So much for my zero set. I wasted it.
Oh. For a brief instant, I felt as if I saw an oasis in the desert. However, the battle is not yet over. Take care not to exhaust yourself.
Easier said than done. I'm gonna go through all of my stuff. And probably add a resources to recently witness. Like I could use this, yeah, whatchamacallit, the Soma droplets. But they won't even give you enough. And I burnt all my snuff souls. Whoa, she can be afflicted by curse? Okay, I didn't expect that. How's that gonna affect things?
Prepare yourself.
Okay, that's not good. I don't like that she just raised her attack power. Can I do something about that? Now that I have a thing to remove their buffs. End up doing that. They might KO somebody here.
Go, Jiraiya!
Here I go.
Yeah, buff muddy swing. Okay. Didn't do that much for fucked up damage, but it's better than nothing.
Hit it! Oh! Persona.
Whoa!
Right?
Let's go, Io! Here I go!
Easy.
That paralysis is gonna be a big issue.
Persona! Yosuke-senpai, your paralysis hasn't healed. You might not be mobile.
Sorry, I can't move at all.
We have to hope that Yukiko can move.
Ha, Io!
We're getting there, though. I don't care about Yosuke.
Prepare yourself.
She's gonna rebuff herself. I wish I had thought to do Curse at the beginning of the battle, though.
Please come.
Okay. We're good there.
That is more like it. I shall shift into the corresponding gear.
Oh no.
I hope that you enjoy this battle to its very end.
Don't you shift
more
into
enemy.
gears.
I think I used my persona too much. I'm low on energy.
Yeah, I need you to defend for next time she uses Biden Cry.
Persona.
Okay. Now we're gonna use Renew Array. Hold on. Okay, she's still doing. No, oh yeah, she's not doing Pasha.
Persona!
It did not heal as much as I was hoping it would,
Go, Jiraiya!
but it should still be enough for Yukari to survive whatever she does.
Hit it! Prepare yourself.
Easy.
Okay, this is probably gonna be the Binding Cry turn. Blinding. No, Binding, yeah.
Come on, Jiraiya!
Yep.
Here I go.
Easy.
Oh, good, and this Yukiko. Perfect. Finishing a reapply Tarukasha, probably. It's weird doing that Pasha now since there's only one person that flipped it, but whatever.
Prepare yourself.
What?
Sorry.
Really pulls that out? Just so Yosuke doesn't get experience?
Hit it! Persona!
That was a waste of Natasha.
Yosuke-senpai is unconscious. Yosuke-kun!
Helbyon. That was bullshit. I don't have any revives, do I? How much does it cost to revive? Boy, sick. Yeah, I could have done it. Well, no, actually, I didn't have enough for it, I guess. I wish you could queue them up and I just wouldn't do it if they didn't have enough. Some games are like that, where you can still do it, and if you get the SP before it goes off, it would work. But this game does not work that way. What did I call you? What? You have harm, do you? No.
Persona.
Nephew the Tarakasha. She's gonna die before I can get Yosuke back up. I can almost guarantee that. So item was probably a waste. Is she still around? There's just more health than I thought she did. Of course, if she attacks Yosuke, he's gonna go right back down.
You catch them, Himiko!
And she's gonna do Mighty Swing on somebody.
Prepare yourself.
Okay, that's right, she always is in the back row. So that wasn't actually an issue. You just like die from the poison or something. Do I attack with Yosuke? Yes. Because she's gonna do her attack on Dorku, as she likes to do.
Damn!
Yosuke.
Here I go! Well done.
Yeah, it has a pattern.
Senpai, you're the best!
You must have missed when I was talking about the patterns the whole time. Hey there, lizard guy. Thank you for the raid. Are you a raiding man or a raiding lizard? Or a raiding guy? Let me give you a shout out. Go follow Lizard Guy if you like either lizards or guys. Romeo is a dead man. How was that? Tend to be off 3, but I was referencing the game you beat them. Oh yeah, I don't get the reference. I don't know anything about it. Oh, I guess because Dead Man, a title. Fair enough, fair enough. That's good, I'm glad you enjoyed it. And welcome in, Raiders. For those of you who do not know me, I am Circe Harpia, a Harpy sorceress, and one of the members of the ZG system. We all take turns streaming on different days, and we have different games that we like to play. So, this is more than just your typical variety stream, because not only are the games a variety, but you also get a variety of streamer. So if any of it sounds good for you, or good to you, feel free to leave us a follow. I tend to play JRPGs mostly, and right now I'm trying to make my way through Persona Q. I just had a showdown with Elizabeth in a little challenge battle, and somehow was victorious even though I wasn't really prepared for it. I kind of just lucked my way through the battle, I guess.
I have indeed sensed the latent power within you. It seems you still have quite a ways left to grow. I'm relieved to learn this. Your reward will be given to you in the nurse's office. Now then, I'll go on ahead.
Okay. Elizabeth is a weirdo. Let's head back to the nurse's office so we can collect those rewards. As well as having to pay her to heal us because of the fight. So she beat the crap out of us.
Will this be all?
And the lurk, alright, enjoy a lurk. Thanks again for the raid, and thank you for stopping by.
to my request. Here is your reward for this time. Having this in your possession will allow you to create a certain new persona through fusion.
Get that out of here.
Please accept it.
I'm being assaulted by idiots.
Perhaps it's because it's been a while since I last stretched myself like this, but I feel very good. I certainly wish to have another bout with you at some other time, just as a means of recreation.
Through Shui. Sounds like Shui is a knight. I don't think anyone would ever knight a slime now.
Please come again.
No. I wonder what persona I can make with that thing she gave me. She said, oh, you can use like a unique persona, but like, I don't have the details on what that is. I guess I'll go to the Velvet Room and see if her sister tells me anything.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Nope. The ancient Elizabeth fight unlocks a new possible fusion, but you have to be able to make it still. But I don't have any hints at what the fusion is, so that's kind of awkward. And I have no idea what is making, or what is using that brace. I need to fuse the new personas eventually. That'll be something else I should do off stream. So I can probably upgrade some of the ones I have to better ones. Like Unicorn would be a better well, I don't know if I want a healing persona though. Because like all my healers kind of have the healing covered. It's the non-healing stuff that we need more of. Cooking in the Velvet Room? Possibly. Imagine just looking at stuff right now. I don't know what I want I don't know what I want yet. Especially since I can't have a persona for every character. It kind of makes it awkward, because I'm like, oh, who do I even like make personas for when the party switches around all the time? Turdoc is the one you unlocked by the fight you just did. Okay. Oh yeah, that was the one she was... Oh, okay, so it's one of her personas she was using. Okay, that makes more sense. So if you see what she used, then you can just look for the one that looks like that and figure that that's what you got. I don't feel like that's that good a persona, though. Kinda seems like a mad persona. So I don't think I got much of a reward out of that. Odd how this game doesn't give the heroes their signature personas. Can I get other than weird stuff? I can get Thanatos. That's way too high level. Or Magatsu Izanagi. Well, I don't know if we got Izanagi or Yukiko's persona. Izanagi's in here. And Konohana Sukiya is also. I mean, you can't use them as sub-personas, but the characters who have those personas still have them.
I will see you again.
Oops, alright, check status. So he's got Izanagi. He's got Jiraiya. Orpheus on the Persona 3 protagonist. Konohana Sukiya on Yukiko. Yo on Yukari. See, and then got like the personas that they're supposed to have, I think. But then you can give everybody like a secondary persona, which is like any of the regular ones you could summon normally as like the wild card. And they can have like extra skills from this sub-persona. Which I've been having a hard time like matching that and figuring out what to give. Because the problem is there's only 14 persona you can hold. And there's like 15 or 16 different characters. So not everybody's gonna be able to have one. So you can't just like dedicate a sub-persona to each character. You kind of just have to like swap them around a whole bunch or just not use certain characters and just bench them permanently, which I guess is also an option. But I haven't really sorted all that out, what I want to do. Because that also includes the Navigate. Like Rise and Fuuka also have sub-personas, which I do have dedicated ones for them. Because they're always there. And I kind of have a dedicated one for the Persona 3 protagonist, even though he's not required. But I decided to give him Orpheus Telos, because I thought that was funny. I might give him Thanatos later, but Thanatos is way too high level for this early in the game, so I felt that would be like cheating. Whereas this is like a normal level persona. And what else? I need to figure out a good sub-persona for the Persona 4 protagonist, because he's required for my party system on the P4 route, but I don't know what to do for his sub-persona yet. I haven't got a plan. Orpheus Toes is amazing in this game. Yes, it is. Healing Harp is so good. Forked Spear is... I don't think I have Forked Spear yet. I don't know what that is. But Healing Harp is a great move. Honestly, Healing Harp is part of the reason why I won that battle. Because it just, like, undid everything Elizabeth was doing to me. Oh, that's what that was. I was asking about that. You never said anything. I thought I was, like, imagining it, or, like, seeing things, like... Was he attacking twice sometimes? I thought I saw him do it sometimes. I was like, am I just, like, seeing things, or, like, not following the battle correctly? I thought I was going crazy. Oh, you did? Right as the raid came. Okay. I must have missed it in the raid messages. Fair enough. Yeah, that is actually pretty handy. But I think it only works on basic attack. So if I'm not using him with his just standard attack, it's not as good. Which I guess that means I should give him the strongest weapon he can equip. Because I was like giving him just one that has a good status effect. For the binding. Well, then again, 2 times chance to bind is also useful. I just wish he did more damage with his attacks, because I could optimize it from that. So it's kind of a trade-off. Medium chance to do a second regular attack. Yeah, I don't know if it's better for him to have a chance to do an agility bind, or if it's just better for him to have a second chance to do more damage. Save. Actually, before I do that, let me go to the workshop and sell my stuff and buy another Goho M. Not that I have much to sell, but they'll be sure next time I'll have an empty inventory. Well, not empty, but well, I can store some stuff. I feel like I have some. Yeah, Medi. I don't need that right now. I definitely don't need that. I think everything else we can keep. And I'll just buy the Goho M. Agility bind's really good. That said, all binds are. Yes, they are. That's why that's why I didn't upgrade his weapon to a stronger weapon, because like I want the agility bind. And same thing with Yukari. I think her bow has magic bind right now. So I didn't want to upgrade that either. Not that it ever landed on Elizabeth, but she probably well, she doesn't really use magic, so it wouldn't matter if she had magic bind or not. If she used any magic, other than like maybe Tarakaja counts as magic. But it's not like Tarakaja was a game changer anyway. She still wasn't like one-shotting anybody even with that applied. Agility Bond is more broadly useful, but the other two are beneficial when they are useful. Honestly, the whatever is to bind your hands or whatever, the strength bind, that is really good. Like against almost any enemy that's super quick. The thing is like, if you bind their strength, they do next to no damage to you, so it like completely nullifies the threat of whatever it is you're fighting. Yeah, I haven't fought a lot of magic focus attackers yet though. But I also don't have the strength bind anymore. I had a persona with it earlier on, but I got rid of it because it was weaker in other ways. I used to just create like a super binding persona. That's what I think I should have Narukami have. I should get Narukami a persona that has all the binds. The 3 bind skills, and then like what is the other skill gonna be? I don't know yet, but definitely the 3 binding skills. That would make him very useful. Yes, Narukami, the bondage key. I mean, we know what Margaret called him. The Gigolo Chatakami. She called him a gigolo officially in Japanese, but then the English dub for the anime for some reason changed it to man whore, which was a stupid thing to do because she just said the English word gigolo in the Japanese version, so why would you change it to a different phrase? It made no sense. I feel like that dub in general went a little too wild with the profanity when it wasn't necessary. Yes, it does. It's not really the same thing, but yeah, I don't know why they did that. It just didn't make any sense. Plus, the thing is they made like Nanako say it too. So imagine this like 7-year-old little girl having to say man whore. That's just wrong. Oh, if you make him a bind-focused user, his new epitaph will be the King of Bondage in English, and Shibari no O in Japanese. Fair enough. Oh, speaking of profanity, kind of, tentatively related, something weird I noticed about Twitch's categories, when I pick the game category for this is Persona Q, it automatically puts the mature audience content on there. Like it basically marks it as like a mature game for mature audiences. It's automatic. However, when Lilin plays Persona 5 Tactica, it does not have a mature rating in Twitch. So her streams are not marked as mature, mine are. Which is weird, because they do say they do use profanity in Persona 5 Tactica. So it's not like it's like squeaky clean or anything. Okay. That may be true, but the language isn't any less adult. In fact, I feel like the language is more adult in Tactica than it is in Q. So I don't know. But anyway, that's gonna probably be enough for me tonight because it's getting close to 9 and we have to go to bed early for work tomorrow. So no point in pushing past the next ad break. I might as well stop before the ad break. But I will try to make some actual progress on floor 4 next week. So do tune in next Tuesday for that. Let's see if there's anyone still streaming. I assume Diz will be streaming still. So unless there's somebody else that I specifically follow, that I am friends with. Really? He stopped. And he didn't even bother to give me a raid. No, I'm joking. Who do I raid then? That was like my one ticket. Because Bean stopped way earlier than I did, so I couldn't raid Bean. I gotta pay up somebody. I got 2 raids tonight. That's rare. Rose still being a dork when it comes to raid, I assume. Probably. I haven't tested it, but he pretty much made his stance that he does not want to be raided ever. So I don't think he changed that. But the last we talked to him, he just said he's not comfortable with being raided. Because he doesn't want like a bunch of people he doesn't know going to his stream. I don't know what his deal is, but he just doesn't like it. It makes him uncomfortable. He's shy. Well, he should be a streamer then. That kind of is goes against the whole performing in front of an audience thing, when you don't want the audience. So I am going to raid Madoka Crimson, who is playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Because I don't have any better options. I don't think I've ever raided Madoka. Well, maybe I've raided him once. I don't remember. But yeah, go check that stream out. And I will be back next Tuesday. And also come back Thursday for Lila playing Tactica.